everybody, it's me again. I am building a house now. I named Cherry Acres. So this house, I wanted to make a house with like a carport and not a garage, which I make a lot of garages on some of my houses, but I wanted to do some kind of modern suburban-esque. I also wanted to be able to use a red roof, so most of the house is white, so there's that contrast and some brick in it, and it was a fun build. It's just kind of basic. It didn't really have that much of a theme, so it was kind of hard to name, but I was able to name it in the end based off of the red roof. I went with cherry, and based off of the plot of land, I called it acres because there's a lot of grass that I did not use. But yes, I decided to do a speed build, and as you can see, I have my little sim there. She's very pretty. She's in the Sims 4 gallery if you want to look her up. I forget her name, but she's really pretty. She's got like pink hair and yellow dress, and she's so cute. And she's also got like traits that make her seem all bubbly and stuff. Here I'm trying to figure out what was going on with the camera because I couldn't rotate the roof with my arrow keys, but then it worked after I clicked on the roof, so I don't know what happened. At glitchy laptop, I guess. So in this build there's no custom content because I have yet to go custom content shopping. I'm not even sure if I want to because that takes up a lot of space. I'll have to be moving files around because of my new laptop. It doesn't let me select like save as and pick the file I want it to go to. It just saves to like my downloads, and then I have to like drag and drop it where I want it to go, and that takes a lot of time. I wish it would just say where I want it to. If you guys know how to set that up, I would love to know. That would be very helpful. But so we're working on the interior now. So I recorded this sort of in two parts because I didn't want my files to be too big. The first, in this video it's a complete like the entire build. The way I recorded it, I did like the exterior and floor plans, and then I stopped recording, and then I hit record again to do like the decorative stuff and the furniture and the backyard and all that. It was easier for me that way, and it was easier on my laptop, I think. Although I don't think it would be hard on my laptop. It would just take a while for it to load into the program that I edit my videos on, and I just don't got time for that. Well, I probably do. Anyways, I really like that white picket fence. I used it, I believe, in a build I made like a long time ago, like many months ago. It was like my 50s retro build, and it was like the American dream house, and a lot of people really seemed to like it. I love the intro I did with it. It was like old-timey music and a little bit of a glitchy screen look, you know, like fuzzies. It was really cute. But yeah, I'm trying to get back in my mojo to build stuff and share it, and I have all this on the Sims 4 gallery. Also, you can follow me on the Sims 4 gallery. I build a lot more stuff than I show on here, and recently I got a Maxis save for a family that I made, and I was not expecting that because it's just, with the family, I think it had to do with the story I put with the family. So I made 3 Sims, and the parents think they're vampires. Now, I don't have the vampires game pack, or I don't know what kind of pack it is. It's probably a game pack or stuff pack. I don't think it's expansion, but it might be. And since I don't have that, but for some reason I have the skin tones that would work with that, I'm pretty sure everybody has it. There's like, you have a grayscale of skin tones now. So I picked one that was kind of, you know, made them look really pale and dead-like, and so basically the story is the parents think they're vampires, and their daughter is like, "You're crazy, go away, I want you to stop embarrassing me," and stuff. But that's really funny. So we're just putting windows all over the house, and I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna let you enjoy the build. Okay, so for like the plants on the outside of the house, some of the trees I had to delete to get the screenshots I wanted to show because the trees kind of get in the way of showing the front of the house, but I shared it on the gallery with the trees, so do what you want with the trees. But I'm not saying the trees make the house look bad, it just didn't work with the screenshots I wanted to make. I wanted you to see the house, not the trees, and pressing tab and then you get stuck in the leaves and it's a problem. But see, it looks really nice where they're placed, it's just, I don't know. Maybe the house needs more interest in the front, but I like the way it turns out. It's kind of classy and kind of, you know, affordable looking, but yet not. Those outdoor lights are not actually outdoor lights, they're for inside, but I really liked the way they looked on the outside because they were kind of, you know, very big and they were kind of a decorative thing. They don't just like hide and they're different. These lights though, I end up not really liking them. I changed the color to white for the front and I think I may get rid of them in the backyard. I forget if I did or not. Yeah, I do, I remember, because I put a different light and it makes those lights unnecessary. Yeah, see, I'm deleting them. Yeah, so I'm just building this in nighttime just because I'm doing the lights. It'll go back to afternoon or day or whatever time of day I was building this in. But I really want to keep making these houses. I need inspiration, guys. I need ideas, and I'd like to see what you guys want to tell me to build. I can pretty much build whatever if I make time for it. Someone requested me to do Michael Jackson's Neverland, and I just don't think I have the skill for that because it's like a tourist attraction and I haven't been there. It was a lot easier for me to build Graceland because I've been there and I was able to search up what I needed and I had an essence of knowing where things were. So this is where I cut off like the 2 parts, but obviously to you just see it as like a full thing. But yeah, so now we're gonna paint floors and walls and do furniture and stuff like that. That wood's gonna go. That did not match with the kind of wallpaper I wanted because the wallpaper I wanted was like had like white wood in it and it just clashed because that floor is very kind of got like a brown gray scale and it makes it look dirty. It would probably go better with like an apartment or some kind of, I don't know, cabin like. I don't know houses. I don't know specifics for architecture, but I just kind of build what I feel. I never really do make a floor plan or anything like that. I just kind of build from the ground up from my mind, so this was all in my head, no plans, just went for it. But other builds like Graceland or builds that exist in real life, of course I do figure out where I want things to go. I built my old high school on here, but it's not the exact size because you only get a certain plot of like the land size on The Sims 4 goes only up to a certain size, and the biggest one wasn't big enough, so I had to like scrunch up the gym, get rid of the field house and stuff, and the auditorium, and so basically it's just like, it is my high school, it's just missing some rooms and building areas, but it still works, and a lot of people really seem to like it. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and I really like how I could use the violin and enlarge it to look like a cello or a bass. I don't know if it still affects enlarged items when you download it from the gallery, where it goes back to normal size. I don't think it should. I'm pretty sure they updated that, but I don't really know. But yeah, so we're upstairs. That bedroom, not that one, the other bedroom, that one, the one with the brown tan walls, I didn't really like how it turned out. It was kind of bland, so I only took one screenshot of it. You could probably fix it up later if you wanted it to, but basically near the end I was like, okay, it's a bedroom. Do I really have to work that hard on it? it needs a bed, a dresser, a mirror, and some decor, and that was basically the last room I did, and then I did the bathrooms. I don't actually remember now, but I mean, it's just a bedroom. You can edit it to match your Sims way of bedrooms. I was wondering if like it would be cool for me to like build houses but not have any paint on them or furniture in them, and make it like a DIY house and have me record that part, and then people can download it off of the Sims 4 gallery and totally do their own thing with the way the house looks, like decorate with all the colors and everything they want. I think that would be cool, but it might be like not very fun to watch. I don't know. I'd like your feedback. It would be really helpful. But here we are in the kitchen. I had a lot of blue theme going on. I just kind of went for it because why not? And it matches. I love the kitchen. The kitchen is my favorite room in the house. It's very modern, but yet not. I don't know why, but it's great. It's very pleasing to the eye, and it takes up the space really well, and it's decorated well, and I'm just so proud of myself for building a kitchen, I guess. And I loved the half wall, using it for the bar area. It was great. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys again nearing the end, probably closer to screenshots, I believe, so I won't be talking to you for a while, but I will definitely talk to you again. So this is going to be the living room. It doesn't really match the rest of the house, but it matches to some extent with like the theme of white. But I wanted to add an accent of red, and instead of so much blue, it looks like the house like went through way too much blue, so I wanted to add a different pop of color just to brighten things up. I also added like a wood wall to where the archway is, and I thought that made it lighten it up a little more, gave it some room to breathe, because it is a room and it needs to breathe. I don't know. Those mirrors I looked up because I ever since I went to go see Graceland, I noticed that he uses a lot of mirrors throughout the house, and I'm inspired by it to have like mirrors per section of the wall. I think it looks really nice, and I think more people should do it, but it might just be a 70s thing or 60s, I don't know, but I still think it rocks today. I don't know if I'd want my house to have it though, depending on what kind of house it is. We're just gonna have to wait on the mirrors. The bathroom, I just wanted to add that like girl and boy like signs, because the Sims had it, and I'm like, well, it's a bathroom, and those signs you use for the bathroom, so I put both of them in there, because it's an all-gender bathroom. I don't want to get into politics, but basically everyone's room in the house is an all-gender bathroom. I don't know what the big issue is. I don't think there's ever been like an issue, because a lot of people say with all gender bathrooms like, oh, I'm afraid of getting attacked by a male, and like, can't a female attack you too? And also, if they really wanted to attack you, a sign wouldn't stop them. That's why I always laugh at certain signs, because I'm like, those signs tell you not to break the law, but if you really want to break the law, they're just not going to follow that. It's crazy. It's a crazy time, isn't it? But yeah, that's the bedroom I'm not too proud of. I'm sorry for making whatever the heck that is. Well, it's not that it's bad, it's just kind of like, it's not a wow factor for me. The kitchen and the study area is more of a wow room for me. This bedroom is gonna hold 2 kids, and on the Sims Streit gallery, I put down that it's 2 bedrooms, because it is 2 bedrooms, but technically it could be 3, I guess, if you count beds. It holds 3 Sims. But you could do anything you want with the house. If you wanted 3 beds in a room, or you wanted to make a double bed, or whatever you wanted, you can edit it to your desire. This is just what I did. I really like those string lights. It's very childlike. I do not have the stuff pack that has all the children's stuff in it, because I found it unnecessary, since I don't really do so much with the kids. I usually want them to age up into a young adult, but now since they have toddlers, I'm like, keep them as toddlers. They all look adorable wobbling around. I love that you don't have to teach them to walk too much. They just start wobbling. It's great. I wish there were different ways to interact with the baby thing, but I mean, I guess the way the babies are makes the game a whole lot easier, because they just kind of stay put and you do what you need to do. You don't need to carry them and travel them places, but it'd be cool to add some kind of challenge. I don't know. Also, I wish that, like, instead of choosing like long or normal or short lifespan, that like in The Sims 3, like, be able to choose how many days per age group. That would be a lot easier, because I don't want to wait 50 days for my young adult to grow up, just so that my kid can be a kid longer, and it's like half that time. I don't know. I just wish I had more freedom for that. EA, get on that. Anyways, I tried to fill in that big patch of land back there, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it blank, and I'm gonna call it Cherry Acres. So now we're finishing up the backyard, and then we'll be heading into screenshots really shortly. This will be the last time I talk to y'all. Make sure to check out my other videos, follow me on Facebook. Well, like me on Facebook. You don't follow people on there unless, I don't know, some kind of weirdo, or I don't know. And share, subscribe, and like this video for more. Bye.